guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Hannah and I'm the mom with muscle, and in today's video guys, we are doing my dining room tour reveal. So if this is something that you are interested in watching, just keep on watching. But if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell button for every time I upload a video. And if you are already following me on Instagram, I would love to have you over at Mom with Muscle. But without further ado, let's get into this reveal. All right, before I kind of get into showing you guys everything, first off, little bump date. I'm currently 24 weeks pregnant, and this has been a huge focus, hence why this dining room makeover has taken me quite a while. I've been juggling between baby girl's room, getting that dialed in, and my dining room. And as you guys know, things are expensive, so it takes some time. I don't like to rush things because I have had my fair share of purchases that I have regretted. My dining room being one of those regretful purchases. So let's get into this dining room makeover tour. All right, you guys, so we are officially in my dining room, and I'm going to be making sure to do some voiceovers and some close-ups of every single item as I talk about them. Now, the reason this whole dining room makeover came to be was this table came into my work, and it kind of started this whole entire snowball effect of wanting to redo this entire space altogether. If you guys haven't been with me for a while, this dining room area was very, very dark and heavy. I had a huge black 20th century glass cabinet that was here. I had a black table. I had the black chandelier. It was very heavy. There was no contrast. There was no dimension between the colors. These were purchases that I made right when we moved in and didn't really have a game plan as to what I wanted to do with this space. So kind of a tip for you guys, when you guys are thinking about redoing a space, make sure you have all of your inspiration and you kind of do your homework before making big purchases, because I've had my fair share of going like, why didn't I think this through? And part of the reason why this has taken so long to get to you guys is because I've had to sell most everything before purchasing new stuff. So I'm gonna be starting with the table behind me. This is the table that essentially started this entire kind of project for me. This is the reclaimed plank beam table from Restoration Hardware, and it is in a 96-inch length. It is in a very natural warm wood, and what made me gravitate towards this is it plays off of the beam console table that is actually behind my sofa. They are very, very similar. Obviously they are the beam kind of style, but it adds that rusticness and that warmth that I wanted for this room. I wanted to break up all the colors because it, like I said, it was just very dark and heavy in here. So this is one of my most favorite pieces that I currently own. I am just obsessed with everything about this, the uniqueness, the warmth of it. I love this split down the center, which just adds just kind of something you've never really seen before in a table. And so this was kind of my starting point for building out this entire makeover. So this is the table. Now the chairs I've had, these are the Ellison chairs that I got from my work. These are from Restoration Hardware. Again, I'm gonna try not to say RH all the time because a lot of the pieces in here are from Restoration Hardware, but I already had these chairs. The only thing I did was I added 2 more. So the last table that was in here was 72 inches, and now we went with a 96 because we removed that big cabinet that was in the back. So we were actually able to gain some more space and allow for a larger table to sit in here. So now I have 6 of the Ellison chairs on casters. Now the chandelier is a 48-inch canal chandelier. This has been in here. This is one of my favorite chandeliers. I have this one down here, and I have the one up in my bedroom. It adds that modernness. The chairs and the chandelier add a modernness to this whole design that I came up with. Now, the things that bring in that kind of farm and rusticness is the table and the print that is also behind me, which I will get to. So the other purchase that I made was the rug that I'm currently standing on. This was a purchase that was difficult for me. I've definitely learned to have an appreciation for nice rugs. Every rug that I have purchased in the past has been from Rugs USA or Home Depot or Home Goods, which no shame on Home Goods, no shame on any of those. I love them, and I think you can find really fun and affordable rugs through any of those different companies. I actually found my beautiful hand-woven rug that's in my bedroom from Home Goods, so definitely keep your eye out. But this had kind of filtered through my outlet, and I had seen it, it had sold, and then I just kept gravitating towards it because one thing I love about it, one, it is hand woven. It is black and it is white. Obviously my color scheme here in my house. And it's a very muted pattern, so it gives this room some contrast by bringing in a pattern without it kind of being overwhelming, if that makes sense. So loved the rug. This is an 8 by 10. So I have about a foot on either side of my dining room table that my rug is sitting on, which rug size is very, very important. Some people go kind of undersized and then it looks stupid, or they go super oversized and it looks like their items are being swallowed by the rug. So definitely do your rug research prior to your purchase of a rug. The other thing that I added was I brought in curtains into this room. So we painted this room white. Our entire home is, which I get questions on this all the time, our entire home is painted in the color Worldly Gray by Sherwin-Williams. So we painted this room white to bring lightness and airiness to it. And then we hung curtains all the way to the ceiling, and I just draped really nice linen lightweight sheer curtains. These are from Amazon. The curtain rod is from Home Depot. So again, kind of mixing high and low. And that was honestly one of the best things that I did, was hanging those curtains all the way to the ceiling. Now, I have made my fair share of hanging curtains too low and it just not looking right. When you hang your curtains all the way to the ceiling, it just makes this like wow moment. It gives the appearance, the illusion that your house or your ceilings are super, super tall. And I didn't realize what a difference it did until we did it in here. So I'm trying to get my husband to fix the ones in my bedroom because I did hang those a hair bit too low, but he absolutely hates, he like sweats every time he thinks about a house project like that. Hanging curtains all the way to the ceiling. Again, these curtains are a linen. I will do a close-up of these. These are from Amazon. Highly recommend. I read tons of reviews and I'm very, very happy with them. So kept it very light, very airy. And the next item is my olive tree. This is another olive tree. You guys know I love my olives. This is from my work. This is from Restoration Hardware. And if you guys have not watched my Restoration Hardware dupe video, I'm going to make sure to link it in the cards here for you guys. But this tree is currently on sale on the website, which means that they are going to be discontinuing. So if you've been wanting to get your hands on one of these trees, now is the time to purchase, or keep your eye out at the outlets because they might be fizzling out the kind of remaining inventory of the trees at the outlets. So again, the tree is from my work, and oh my goodness. We get into my most favorite part of this whole dining room is this image of this horse. I'll make sure to do a close-up of me standing by it, but this image, first off, backstory for you guys, I do have a lot of equestrian inspired decor in my home, and I think a lot of people think like, oh, it's cliche, it's farmhouse, without really knowing that like horses have been a huge part of my life since the age of 5. I have grown up with horses. I had my own horse. I actually was a horseback riding instructor for 3 years. I managed a barn where I rode horses. I actually fractured my back riding a horse. Horses are a huge part of my life, hence why I want to get a little mini horse for my backyard. And horses just have something that hold a very special place in my heart. And I saw this print was on one of the pictures that popped up in my Instagram, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is stunning. And one thing I love about this print, hold please, is how big it is. So this print is 42 by 75 inches big. It's massive, and that's exactly what I needed for my space. I needed that like wow without it being super cluttered. So when you look at this space, that print is what you focus on. That is what this is supposed to be about. And if you guys only knew what it took me to get this print here. So story time for you guys. This is from a company called Haverty's Furniture Store. They are located in a lot of East Coast stores, but I got this one from Midland in Texas. They do not ship to the West Coast. Yay, they don't ship to the West Coast. Hey Haverty, start shipping to the West Coast because you have people that want to buy your stuff. Anyways, I had to purchase this over the phone, which they were so amazing in letting me do. And then I actually had to hire a U-Ship to go pick this up and drive it to me. That's how much I wanted this print, because it was the wow for me. So that is the print. Everything will be linked down below as always for you guys. So if there's something in this dining room you guys want to get your hand on, or dupes. I will also be linking down below for you guys if I can find them. But yeah, that was my wow moment. And then honestly, I kept the decor very, very simple. This is a antique vessel that I actually got from my sister's shop. She has a bunch of really fun antique items in her store. I'll make sure to link her website down below. And then honestly, I just paired that Studio McGee pedestal bowl with some fresh citrus in there to just bring a little bit of color. But I love how this room turned out. Again, I kept it very simple. I kept it very, very minimal. I don't think you need to have a lot going on, and I learned that with my first kind of design of this space. Less is more, you guys. You don't need something on every single wall. You don't need a ton of decor on every single surface. Keep it simple, keep it minimal. And that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I walk past this room and it just brings so much comfort and so much joy. And that's what your space and your home should be. So I love you guys. Sound off down below. What do you guys think? How did I do? What would you change? What would you not change? Did you get some inspiration? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And I love you guys. And we'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Every change